Hello, dear Sagittarius. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your mid-February till end of February 2019. I'm doing the divine spread for you. Thank you so much for being here. Today is actually Valentine's Day. I do wish you well. Hope that you get everything that you deserve, everything that you that your heart yearns for. And that is true love. Let's see what's happening in the Karma Dharma position. Wow, judgment calling. Okay, this is the energy of Pluto. Now Venus, the goddess of love and beauty and anything that is of value, will be moving over Pluto. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, so Venus moving over Pluto would mean transformation, changes within anything to do with what you love, what you value. Now, love is, I don't want to say that love is challenged at this time, but Venus, transiting Venus, is coming up to Saturn in Capricorn, and then she'll be moving onto Pluto. So she is actually going to be moving over Saturn in about 4 days. Then in about 10 days she'll be moving over Pluto, and then she'll be moving over the South Node. So this is a very, very karmic time. Wow. Do you see that? This is at your foundation, the Two of Cups. So there are transformations and changes coming in, dear Sagittarius. Now, you have your ruler, Jupiter, in your sign. So logically, he's giving you goods. He is expanding in your first house. In your sign, so he's very strong there. He's almost at the 20th degree, which says that he's 2/3 of the way there. But once he goes to 24 degrees, he's going to start moving back over these same degrees. So, you know, whatever is happening for you now, you will have the chance to come back and revisit it. Now, also, Uranus and Mars are together at the last degree of Aries. So 29 degrees, Mars is almost moving into Taurus. That's going to happen in the next couple of hours. So Chiron, the wounded healer, is finishing up his cycle in Pisces. Anything to do with wounds, past life wounds, victim mentality, anything to do with healing is coming to an end. And I want to say that I've noticed a lot of people have had health issues. This is a 51-degree year cycle that's ending. And Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So Chiron for the next 4 days will be still at the last degree, the last minutes of Pisces. So hold on tight for another 4 days. I feel as though, and that's what I've been saying to everyone, that there is a sense of something is stopping. I feel that we're in a vacuum. We're in a space of nothing is really moving. Things are weird. The energy is really weird. And you know that Uranus and Mars are crossing. They're actually squaring the North Node. Squaring the North Node means that changes are abound within, you know, our lives and our destiny and what our karma, anything that is karmic, is on the change, on the brink of change, I feel. Let's take the cards. Let's see what's hidden for you, dear Sagittarius. And you've got the Hermit. So this is the energy of Virgo. The recent past, wow, the Devil. Capricorn. In the now position, 10 of Wands. crowning your reading, and this is your highest ideal. This is what you want to accomplish. Now, this is the moon, Pisces or Cancer. In the advice and action to take, what's the action? The action is take that cup or offer it. Speak. Don't keep your feelings to yourself. Don't be shy, don't be scared. Let's see what the outcome is. And we've got the 9 of Wands. It's as though, you know, you're at the end. You've got the 10 and then you've got the 9 here. So you're there, but you don't believe. You're in disbelief. Let me see what's in the divine position. Sagittarius. What is divinely guided for you? The 7 of Pentacles. So this is a time of waiting. It is a 7. And I'm going to take one more card. One more card. I need more clarity on that. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter is working its magic for you. Your ruler will come through for you. And you know what, dear Sagittarius, I truly believe that the time that Jupiter will retrograde, I believe that that's probably going to be the time that things are going to be shown for you. Okay, so let me just check for you. I should know that logically, but how can you remember all these dates? So Jupiter is going retrograde on the 10th of April until the 11th of August. So it's going to be retrograde for 4 months. But let's see what the astrology cards have got to add. And for Sagittarius, the 7th house. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. And the 7th house, you know, is the house of partnership, relationship. So this is a time of anything to do with partnering up. The 7th house is the natural house of Libra. And Libra is other people. Okay, so for you, obviously, if you are a Sagittarius rising, let's say, your 7th house is Gemini. So that is your karmic partner. Let's take 3 of AMIRA'S love oracles to see what's happening in your love life at this time, mid-February till end of February for Sagittarius. And we have Wallflower, and I just did the reading for Aries, and I think Leo had this card as well. So all the fire signs have had the Wallflower, and this speaks of boredom and nothing really moving, and I feel that that's the energy right now. Let's see what else you have. And you've got children. So children could be affecting your life at this moment. And oh wow, short term. And short term speaks for a short while. So I feel as though for those of you that are dealing with, you know, that are around children, whether they're your own or whether they are your partners or the person that you're dealing with, the person that you are romantically involved with, I feel that whatever boredom you've had will only last short term. Now, children, if you are staying with children, if some children are staying with you, this will only be a short term. Let's take one more card, because the short term card does show a bit of heartbreak here. Some of you could be away from your children for a short term. Now, if you are a parent and, you know, your children could be staying with your ex, this will only be short term. So that is for the people that are coming from previous relationships. I'm going to take one more card And we've got open relationship. So open relationship speaks of freedom within a relationship. I don't believe that this card always speaks of someone unwilling to devote, their life to you. But I feel that this is a very open relationship in the sense that there won't be jealousy. For those of you that are meeting someone, because we've got the 7th house, as I said, okay, I feel that with the open relationship, there will be a very free and open relationship that you will have in your life. And it doesn't necessarily mean that your partner will be seeing someone else. More than likely, it means that it's not as though you're committing right now. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to get to. So you're working on relationships, I would say, more than likely. Now, at the foundation of your reading, dear Sagittarius, this is Two of Cups. So this is about some sort of a relationship, some sort of a partnership. And I feel that here there is some sort of an agreement coming together with someone. You're on the same page, you're agreeing on something here. But with the card of karma, because this is Pluto and it is in the position of karma dharma, there is a second chance. This is obviously a wake-up call. You're needing to put work in, I would say, more than likely. You're needing to put work into a relationship. Now, as I said, because children are involved, okay, in this reading here, this could be affecting your romantic life. But it's only going to be short term. Now, for those of you that are single, you may be meeting someone that's not ready to commit to you at this time. But with the card of Pluto, because Pluto is all about, erotic love. This is a very intimate energy. It's all about the bedroom, okay? We've also got the devil here, which can speak of very raw sexual energy. This is in the recent past. So the devil can say that physically you're on the same page with someone, but I don't see a commitment right now. You're at the 9 here. Now you've got the 9 of Wands in the outcome position. You've got the 9 of, the Hermit, which is Major Arcana. And this is a Virgo. So this is taking time to see your path forward, taking the time out to do your homework. Some of you may have been in celibacy for a while, and this is a time of, especially with Mars having gone through Aries, something has changed for you. Maybe you're coming out of seclusion. Maybe this is a time for you to, and with the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter is fiery. Jupiter expands. And Jupiter is also luck. So you've got the 9 and then you've got the 10. I believe that it's a matter of time. You've got the 7 of Pentacles here. 7 of Pentacles, which says that someone is looking at the situation. Now, whatever you've built on, whatever you've accomplished, whether this is business, love, partnership, whatever you've invested is going to pay off, but there is a certain timing, and that's what the devil is. It's Saturn, it's Chronos, which speaks of time. Okay, so the devil can be someone going over the same cycle again and again before they can actually break away. I do believe that you're dealing with karma. I do believe that you're dealing with karma, and I want to say that sometimes, karma can be brought over from if there's been unresolved karma through your parents' life. It can, that karmic situation, the karmic lessons can come to you and to your life. So with a devil card here, and Saturn is the old man, Saturn is the wise one, Venus, transiting Venus is coming up to Saturn. This either says that you find that door locked, you can't get through that door, or you're putting in the hard work. That's what Capricorn is all about. You're receiving the lessons, and once Venus moves over Saturn, then Pluto, and then the South Node, which is past karma, letting go of whatever is familiar, whatever you were dealing with in a past life, you're receiving the lessons, and you could be breaking this vicious cycle. Now, the devil can speak of addictions as well, restrictions, addictions, and this could even be a sexual addiction as well. Some of you, and this could be one or two people out there that are tied to someone sexually. There is, as I said, a vicious circle that you're going through. I feel as though there is a strong magnetism here, and it is more based on the raw sexual energy than anything heartfelt. And some of you, it could be your partner that's doing this, and some of you could be heartbroken because of that. But I believe that this is only short term, and we all go through our lessons. Through our lessons we grow. Now this is quite a burden. Now we've got water here, we've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, all the water signs. We've also got fire, and the fire could be I don't have Aries and I don't have Leo. This is Sagittarius, so I feel that the fiery energies here could be more than likely your energy. Now here we've got Capricorn, and this fiery this desire here could also be Scorpio, because Scorpio rules the sexual organs. So if you are dealing with a water sign that is Scorpio, that's why there is a lot of passion here. Now we've also got the Seven of Pentacles. So we've got Capricorn. I will stick to Capricorn more than likely. And also the 7th house is the house of Libra. Now, let me see. Okay, so that's all I've got. They're the signs that I've got right now, and I want to continue with the reading. So the moon card is fears, intuition, dreams. Pay attention. We've got a full moon in Virgo on the 19th or the 20th, depending on where you are in the world. This is the eclipsed moon, so the full moon eclipse in January seems to be coming to some sort of a culmination with the full moon in Virgo. And the full moon was in Leo and Cancer. It was on the cusp. So it was, on the side of Leo. So I'm gonna have to mention Leo as well because of the eclipse. So the moon is also, for me, it's Cancer, and Cancer is where the North Node is. So we've got the North Node, let's say, and we've got the South Node. So the North Node is where we're destined to move to, and the South Node is what we're letting go of. So for those of you that are letting go of, could be a Capricornian person, could even be someone who is fiery, someone, and I've mentioned the signs, I don't want to go over them again and again. This is coming to the end of some burden, getting to your goal. If you've been putting in hard work, okay, you've been doing the work, you've been pushing hard. It is, Saturn is in Capricorn. It's a time of working hard, putting in that energy, putting in the hours, putting in the effort to receive. And here is Jupiter. Jupiter will bring in the change. There is the action and advice card. Either Offer your love to someone. Tell them the truth. Tell them that you feel more than just a sexual energy. You feel more than a sexual attraction. You are looking long term, not short term. I think that communicating and being truthful, and that's what the House of Libra is all about. What does it say? This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. It's funny that here we've got short-term and here we've got long-term. Check that out. And here we've got the 9. So you are protecting, you are on the rebound, you're protecting everything that you've been through, everything that you've built. Now all you need really is, because I feel that you're in disbelief here, you can't even see your goal. You're just pushing through blindly. Here, he's looking straight up at that, straight up to that 10. And the 10 breaks down to the 1, doesn't it? So let's take some more cards. Let's look at the karmic position first of all. And you know, Capricorn is also the law. So some of you could be dealing with the law at this time. Could be some sort of an agreement that you're trying to make. The Hermit can be a solicitor. It looks that looks as though if you are dealing with someone who is wise, someone who can help you through this situation, it looks like they may receive the knowledge and pass on the knowledge to you, what you need to do at this time. Jupiter is here, which can deal with legal issues. So I'm going to say that don't push through, don't rush. Give it the time that is necessary. Why? Because in the divine position, you have the 7 of Pentacles. This is someone looking at a situation. Wait, because the Wheel of Fortune is going to happen. It's starting to turn, and it's turning in your favor. Whatever that means. Let's look at the Judgment card, which is being reborn. Some situation is coming to life. Wow, the Tower. This is Uranus. And again, others say this is Scorpio. So it's right on top of the Scorpio card. And what does the Tower bring you? Sudden change, sudden revelations, a sudden wake-up call. This is practically the same message that Leo received. So I would say go and watch. That was too many cards. Go and watch the Leo reading. Let's take one more card. And you've got the 2 of Swords. So you're at a crossroads. At a crossroads. One more card. I need more clarity. Spirit guides and angels for Sagittarius. Wow. 3 of Cups. Now 3s can speak of 3 people. You've got the 2 and then you've got the 3. If you are deciding in between 2 people, then be wise and take your time with making the right choice. Okay, so I'm taking a card now on the 2 of Cups. And we've got the King of Pentacles. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I would say it's more than likely Taurian energy. That's how I feel. Not always, but very likely. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone who's very stable. They're not going anywhere. I personally think that this is your energy. That's how I feel. Could be your moon or your rising, or you could have a stellium of planets, or even your North Node. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone who's stable, someone who is quite affluent financially. They're a business owner. I would say for those of you that are doing business, you're making an agreement with someone. It looks like it's going to pay off for you. For others of you, if this is a love relationship, this is someone who is very focused on their money. And there's someone who looks at what they value. Their values are very important to them. So if you are not of value to them, they're not going to be looking at you. So let's look at the Hermit. And we've got the World. Again, Saturnian energy. There is a successful completion. This is also anything to do with the world, with distant places, foreign people, other cultures. And the World is the end of a karmic cycle. Now this is the fixed energies, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. So we've got Scorpio energy and we've got Taurian. So, wow, okay. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So, you know that Uranus and Mars are moving into Taurus. So it's a time of looking at your values. If you're not valuing someone in your life, it's time for them to go. Let's look at that Devil. Wow, and you've got the Empress. The Empress is beautiful. This is Taurus, Libra, and others say it's Aries as well. Nevertheless, it's very Venusian. Now, there is a strong attraction here. I'm going to say this is Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. So, the Empress is manifesting love, because this is Venus on top of Saturn. I think that a lot of Sagittarians are going to be manifesting something. Something is stabilizing, something that they've created, something that they love, something is going to pay off that they've worked very hard for. Now, some of you may be dealing with someone who is not your best looking, not someone that's very eye-catching, let's say. Either that, or and a message is trying to come through. That's what it is. That's what it is. Now, the Devil could be someone that is not such a good-looking prince, but within, deep inside, it's like they're wearing a mask. They have a persona of being the tough guy, of being nasty. I feel that inside, they're like their inner child is Prince Charming. That's what I want to say. That's the message that's coming through here. That's the message that's coming through. I wanted to take one more card on the Devil. And we've got the Ace of Swords. So this is a successful new beginning. This is speaking the truth. This is starting something new. But this can also be, for those of you that the Devil could be an energy of difficulty, of narcissism. We've got many stories here. For those of you, you could be cutting this person out. Or if this is just an energy, whatever bad habits, too much work, too much drinking, too much eating, drugs, you're cutting this out. And this could be with the support of a mother figure or someone that you love. Let's look at that 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands. So going through a new doorway. This is your card, dear Sagittarius, for me. You are making a choice. You're making a choice here. You've got 2 2s. Let's look at the Moon. I said some of you are making a choice between 2 people. Some of you are seriously looking at crossing overseas, dealing with foreign places and people. You're traveling. The Moon. This is the end of the fears. This is the end of hardship. This breaks down to the Ace. That's enough suffering. That is enough nightmares. This is the darkest before the dawn. Okay, you've got 2 10s here. Let's look at this. Some of you are letting go of someone who's got air qualities, so Aquarius and Gemini, I'm going to say, and Libra, because we've got the 7th house. So more than likely the air sign for you would be either Aquarius, because they're ruled by Saturn. So Aquarius and Capricorn is very strong here. Let's look at that 4 of Cups. So you've got the 2, you've got the 3, and you've got the 4. That 4 of Cups has the High Priestess, and the High Priestess does not really want to let on. She does not want to let others know what she's up to. The High Priestess says, trust in the ability that's coming through from your crown chakra, your eye, your third eye. You've got the power. Trust your intuition. Stand in faith that you can make the right decision. Now, it's funny that, who was it? Was it Aries? I think it was Aries that also had the High Priestess. High Priestess was in the karma dharma position. So the High Priestess says that you need to have the faith. She's got the crescent moon right in front of her, which is a new moon. So that could mean that with the next new moon, an offer is coming through. Let's look at that 9 of Wands. And we've got the Page of Swords. So some truth is coming to light. Some truth. And you know, many times I see the Page of Swords very strongly as Gemini energy. Why? Because Gemini is all about logic. It's about communication. You may hear from someone that you are dealing with, whether this is your family, your partner, or your business partner, let's say. There is a message that's coming in of truth. Let me take one more. And we've got another king, the King of Wands. So you've got 2 kings here. 2 kings. So this is your energy. I do believe that you're going to be sitting strong in this throne. It's funny that we've got 2 kings. Now, this could be a same-sex relationship, of course. Or you have got competition, dear Sagittarius. You've got another earth sign, strong earth, that you could be competing against because we've got the Empress here. And the Empress is above. She trumps these 2 characters. So who could this be? Could this be the person that you are infatuated by, the person that you are attracted to very sexually? Now, you know what? I want to say that these 2 energies could be, we could have Taurus and Scorpio. Why do I say Scorpio here? Because Scorpio is also very passionate. Nevertheless, these are different stories. There's a lot of stories in this reading. I could be reading for another hour for sure. But let me take some SIBILLAs. I want to take some SIBILLAs and get a little bit more clarity here. I want to see what the news is that's coming through with the Page of Swords. Now, it's funny that with the 9 of Wands, I said that you're missing that Ace of Wands. There it is. You've got it in your hands. You are reaching successfully to your goal. The burden is being put down. Let me see the SIBILLAs. So there is the Wheel of Fortune again. There it is again. This is Fortuna, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, now this is like, it's like the 5 of Wands. Let's see what comes after it. And the 5 of Wands is people not being on the same page, but trying to put in the effort to build something. Changes are coming in. Here we've got the Giovina Fanciulla, which is pure energy. This is the Virgin. This could be a new situation, or this is just, you know, just like the energy of Virgo, pure, there is newness here, and this is like something is changing drastically for you. Why? Because we've got the Il Nemico, which is like the enemy, like the snake. It's going away, and it's going away quickly. There is some sort of a transformation that's happening here, and this, I always see the snake here. This is like Scorpio energy again. So this is having passed the Ten of Swords, moving into a new area, moving into something that is going to be brand new. Let me take another card. And you've got the Fidelta, which is like the Nine of Cups. This is loyalty. So loyalty will be here. Friendship will be here. Someone's going to be with you. They're sticking around. They're not going anywhere. This is friendship as well, I want to say. I want to take 3 Sibillas. I want to, I'm thinking that whatever has been hard for you, your loyalty is going to get you through. That's what I believe. Now let me, so the news that's coming in is going to be something that you don't expect, but it's going to be something new that's going to bring in the change for you. And, and I would say that through communication, for those of you that have had issues, through communication and putting in the work, you'll be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's look at the Karma Dharma position. Okay, we've got the Donna Maritata, which is like the Empress again. This is the other, the married woman, let's say, very much like the Empress energy. Here we've got the Merchant, which is someone who does business with international companies. Also, this is someone who could be very focused. This is very much like the King of Pentacles, same sort of energy. Okay, so this could mean that, the Empress energy is here. For those of you that are dealing with business, that you are hoping to expand to an international scale, I think that careful thought and contemplation is going to bring in the partnership, the relationship that is romantic. For those of you that are dealing with someone from the past, and here we've got, again, a number 13, 12 and 13. So 13 is the number of Scorpio, of course. It's the death card, again. So there could be, I would say that more than likely business could be what is in between a reunion. Anything to do with money, business, could be what is blocking this meeting to take place. Whether this meeting is a romantic reunion, could be someone from your past, but not necessarily. For those of you that are single, then this is someone that is very interesting for you. I would say more than likely that this Merchant could be someone who's got their own family. We've got children here. They could be coming from a different family. They could have their own children, right? And here we see someone who is 2 people maybe that have known each other from a previous life. So, that you've got so many major arcanas here. And obviously, where we've got strong major arcana cards, such as the World card, such as the Devil, We are talking about karmic relationships, but I would say that careful thought and contemplation is going to bring in the balance. Here we've got love, harmony, and coming together. There is an agreement here, whatever this means for you. There are changes coming in, dear Sagittarius, major changes. You've got the Wheel of Fortune twice. Not once, but twice. Let me just look at the Devil here with the Empress and the Ace of Swords. We have Omaggioti Preziosi, something precious, the precious gift. We've also got Melancholia, which is a slight depression. And we've got Prigione right on top of the Devil. This is the Devil energy. This is being chained and bound to a situation. Now, this could mean that some of you are chained and bound to your work. You value work more than anything, therefore you are chained and bound, but you are suffering because of it. This could also speak of a committed partnership or relationship that once started off well, but it turned into a prison with the Devil here. And the Prigione can also speak of restrictions. Okay, you're going for what you desire, what you really want in your life, but there are restrictions, and time could be the restriction. I'm going to take one more, Sibilla, and I will end your reading, so I need a little bit more clarity. And here we've got the Gran Consolazione. So whatever your heart desires, once you've put in the hard work, once you've broken the chains of the Devil, whatever was binding you, chaining you to a situation, holding you back, whatever you desire, I believe that the divine, there's a number 7, is going to bring it to you. I feel that this is divine intervention here because the Empress is absolutely beautiful energy. I want to take just one more card, Sagittarius, on the Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Pentacles. Now, I want to say here that the young maiden can be a young single woman. So, could this be the other woman? Could this be just an energy, that this is pure energy, this is something brand new, and whatever negativity was here with this young maiden, it is changing, okay, because of loyalty. I believe it's more than likely an energy of newness, okay? If, yeah, because the Fortuna card, it's Jupiter, and Jupiter brings in blessings. So Jupiter is bringing in something that is going to help you transform your life. Let's take one more card here. And we've got the 4 of Swords, which it may take 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, okay? And I would say that having the faith, keeping the faith, that's what the Wheel of Fortune is, and that's what the 4 of Swords is. Again, this is a time of taking time out. Take it slowly, take it one step at a time. You still need to put in a little bit of work. There is still a bit of work. As I said, putting in the hard work, that's what Capricorn is. Give it until Venus moves past and moves past the heavy energies and finishes from the sign of Capricorn, I would say. So 2.5 weeks roughly. All right, dear Sagittarius, I hope that this was of help to you. I know that there were a lot of stories here, but please watch your moon and rising signs as well. If you felt like something was missing, hopefully you will receive the messages from there. Thank you all for being here and everything that you do for my channel. Sending you all lots of blessings on this beautiful Valentine's Day 2019. Bye-bye.